Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Well, I hope you guys can hear us properly, right? And welcome to another session. My name is Kwesi and I'm with Mark. Hi Mark.
Hi Kwesi.
How was your 2 weeks?
It was good.
Yes.
Yeah, it was actually time to study, study more as we are preparing for 2 weeks.
True.
So it has been good. Yeah. It's been good.
Okay, that's good. Mine wasn't bad, just a lot of work. And I think in my last video, I did mention that for the live lessons, if you guys don't mind, right, we moved it to middle of March because of a lot of work. But what Mark and I will do is send out emails to everyone, probably today, for this date that we're actually going to start. Just that work has been hectic, so I think I mentioned already that we are moving it, if possible, to March, middle of March. All right, let's start with today's lesson. The first person that wanted to know something was Lionel. So Lionel wanted to know two things, right? So he wanted to know how to say, every day I complain about the same thing. I am reading that right? Sometimes my eyes.
Yeah.
Every day I complain about the same thing. How would you actually say that? Biara kasa adeɛ koro. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said that de biara, that means every day. Kasa adeɛ koro no. Meaning that every day you always talk about that same thing. That means that maybe it's something that the person keeps doing. So you always talk about it. It's like you always complain about it. Because you see, initially, I brought something up. That was kokobo and mmue. Of which some way, somehow, we can factor it into it, though it's not directly linked. It's not direct explanation to that. For instance, if you say that they be about meaning every day I always kind of reprimand you on that particular thing, or better still, if you say ubo bi koko, meaning that how do you call it? I said koko. Ubo bi subuo. I wanted to say subuo, not koko. Koko is like to reprimand someone, So if you say de biara me bo subuo, ewo adeɛ we are, meaning that every day I always blame you, which in some way, somehow, it's like you are trying to complain.
Yes,
because
true.
He's been doing that particular thing. That's why initially, if you saw it, I said, okay,
all right, I hear what you're trying to say.
At the same time, if someone say me, it means that it's like you are one or the other head inside, or better still, it's like you are disappointed some way, somehow. So I said, they be me, which some way, somehow can also refer to as trying to complain about that particular thing, because it's like you are not happy about what the person is doing. But if someone is me means you are not really happy about what the person is doing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. That's my first time hearing that.
Oh, I don't know whether I said a lot of things.
No, it's good.
But what I was trying to say was, in as much as you can say de biara me kasa adeɛ koro no which is I always talk about that same thing, which means you actually I'm always complaining about the same thing. You can also say that de biara me nwi wo adeɛ koro yi ara ho, meaning that every day I always complain about the same thing, which means that I am not actually happy about what you are doing. So I always complain about it.
No, I hear what you're saying.
And the other one that I said, which was about kokobo, I said kokobo.
Yeah.
Did I say kokobo? Subuo. It means that they be a bo subuo or adie we are, meaning that every day I always kind of blame you about this same thing, which some way, somehow, if I say me bo subuo, it means that I'm complaining about that thing. I don't know whether you understand.
I hear what you're saying.
So there are so many ways that you can
express complaint,
of which it can still come into. complaining something.
Sweet. Lionel, I hope you're happy. Somebody wrote a comment, but I just wanted to finish Lionel's thing, then we check the comment, right? The second thing that Lionel wanted to know was, every day you have a different excuse, which is biara, asɛm, foforɔ, which is like, seems as if every day you say something else, right? Or biara,
asɛm foforɔ,
yeah,
mmue
foforɔ, you give me a different answer.
Yeah.
Okay, and that will kind of mean excuse.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lionel, I hope you're happy with that one. Let's go to the comment section. Oh, Lionel.
Yeah.
Meaning like
to grumble. You understand? So when you say
hey, Lionel.
Hello, you see, like I was saying, so when you say you know, it's like you are grumble, like he said himself, or it's like you kind of not happy about the situation.
Yeah.
And if someone is not happy about a situation, it means the person will complain.
That's true.
You know, so that's why I said, so one way or the other, you can put it in, though it may not be too directly linked with it, but in this perspective, you can say that meaning the person is, you know, grumbling, like you said, or the person is kind of not happy about the situation. And if you're not happy, you kind of complain.
No, that's true. That's true.
If you go and buy something and you're not happy about it, you're not going to complain.
No, you are.
You will complain.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. 100%. And now let's go back to the next person that wanted something translated. So Daniel wanted, okay, we might actually have to go this slow here. So Daniel wanted to know how to pronounce these. I think we've done this in our early videos. So I'm not sure if he wants, you might actually help us go back to how to pronounce and the months again.
Okay, because we did months. I remember we did Opepong, Obenim, Oforisuo, which is April.
Yes.
So we did that. We said Opepong is January.
Yes.
Ojifo is February. Obenim is March. Oforisuo, which is the one that is there.
So
Oforisuo,
I think he wants to learn
April.
how to pronounce it.
Yeah. So Oforisuo.
100%.
Then the next one that is there is kotonima, which is May. So Oforisuo is April. Kotonima is May. Ayɛwohomumɔ.
That's June. That's June. I remember this one.
June people.
I remember this. I remember when our last lesson, it got in my head because I didn't know what June was. So
Ayɛwohomumɔ.
Okay.
June.
Yes.
And Osanaa, that is August.
If you don't mind, can you go back to, remember the last time you broke down why it was called that way?
I remember
a lot of people like the translation.
Yeah, because we said Opepong.
Yeah.
Ope, it's dryness.
Yes.
You know, or better still, you can say Hamatan, you know, because in Ghana, we have the dry season and we have the wet season or the rainy season. You know, so the dry season we mostly call it Hamatan because it is very dry.
Okay.
You know, so it's Opepong. So in tree, when you hear Ope, we are talking about drought. You understand? So Opepong, that is it's more like the big drought or the big dryness. And in other words, it's also the season where there's really not food, you know, because it's Ope. So it's Opepong January. So there's dryness, there's no money, there's no food most of the time. Opepong January. Then Ojifo. So Ojifo, like you said, Oji, you came to take Oji. So it's more like a savior. Came to save you from that dryness. You know, so we said Ojifo, February, Obenim, March. And we said that's the time that you are supposed to know.
Yes.
Because it's more like a transition getting into what we call the raining season. You know, so you should have knowledge as
that
to
it's time to
sow. You understand? It's time to. So that's why we said Obenim March. Oforisuo, that's when now you start seeing the rain. Or you see a little bit of the rain, or you know, it's like comes out because the rain is coming.
So hence Oforisuo.
Oforisuo. So Oforisuo, April. Then Kotonima was May. You know, that one I think I didn't really go too deep into it. I think we will leave it there, but at least Kotonima. Kotonima, so Oforisuo April, Kotonima May, Ayɛwohomumɔ June, actually that June it's raining, you know. So sometimes you wouldn't, if you don't start growing your crops, because now we talked about obenim, you should be knowing when to sow. So then now if you don't sow your crops, or you don't say crops, or your seeds or something like that, then now in June when it is raining, then now you see that you kind of become, will I say upset, or will I say angry, you know, because now people one way or the other is now almost about to harvest their crops,
because everything is now germinated and everyone can see the product of
in tree. You say it's start coming out, start growing, you know. So he said Ayɛwohomumɔ. So then now you are now stuck between the two now, because you didn't know which is the opening, and you didn't, when the water or the rain was coming Oforisuo, you didn't plan ahead, and you didn't sow your seeds. Then now you are now left in the middle. You know? So he said Ayɛwohomumɔ June, then kutaunsa July. Kutaunsa, kutaunsa. Otherwise, you still someone's cross.
I remember that one.
Because
of envy.
Because now after June you didn't do it. Now July, of course, people are harvesting. Even from June, ending of June, going into the July, people are harvesting. So at that time, if you don't take care, you steal some people's things. And one thing we also know is that when in July, there's more like how do I put it? There's hunger, one way or the other.
True.
Because now, if whatever that you have, you must keep it well also. Because if you don't keep it well after the harvest, which is maybe June getting to July, if you don't keep whatever that you have well, the season becomes hard for you. You know, so it's a kutaunsa July. Then Osanaa was August. They have Ebo, because now it's September. Ebo, actually, you know, when during the time of August going, because something Ebo, or how do I even explain it? First of all, let me put this one here. You know, when fog is also Ebo.
I know.
You understand? And two, when you see the moon also, Asrane, Asrane is the moon, right? If you see like Osanaa, you see Osanaa, that is that you will see most of that moon thing. You know, maybe a half moon or something like that, because now we are getting closer to another season somewhere somehow. Because even if it is here in South Africa, we would have said that time is more like how do we put it? When you're getting to summer, it's autumn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, would have said
it's autumn.
Yeah, would have said it's autumn. You understand? But here, because we don't have autumn, but it's you see the Osrane, you see the moon, and all those things. So Osanaa, August, then Ebo. So some way somehow you'll be seeing the fog, some way somehow. You understand? And you will be seeing the moon some way somehow, right? As we are getting towards the end of the season. So Ebo, September, then Ehinime, October, Ehinu. You know, Ehini is supposed to be open. You know, but now it must open for you. Now we are entering another season, so it must open for the other season to come in.
100%.
So Ehinime, October. Then the next one is what one? Ehinime, October. Is it? Ayɛwohomumɔ June, kutaunsa July, Osanaa August, Ebo September, Ehinime October, Obubuo is November, then Openima is December. You understand? Openima is December. Then now we get to that, because now we are entering into summer,
100%,
or the dry season. So now you get that small dryness.
Yes. Afare, hello. Thanks for joining.
I hope I didn't talk too much.
No, that's good. I think we're all learning, and we love your explanations. So that's nice. Remember, guys, if you need anything translated, please let us know. Then we'll actually do the translations for you, right? So let's get back to this. Daniel wanted to know the following. He wanted to know how to say, I'm not healthy.
I'm not healthy.
Yeah.
I think we once did this. You know, there are so many ways to put it. Because if I remember, we said, "My home family." Yes, I'm not fine, or I'm sick. But like this one, I think this one will be better.
Okay.
What did he say there?
I'm not healthy.
Ɛnnyɛ, this one is not. I'm not healthy. He said it's not healthy.
It's not healthy. Yes.
That's why I was
sorry.
Because I know if I say I'm not well, it's not healthy. I say,
which is it's not good for your well-being.
Yeah, it's not good for your health.
Yeah, which is technically speaking, it's your health.
Because wapomudin is your health. Apomudin is health.
Okay.
You know. So like you said, it's your health, your well-being, how you are going to be fine. So it's not health. That means it's not good for your health.
100%.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Then the next one, I wasn't sure what he was trying to say. My father went to buy it for me. Now I'm not sure if this is actually 100%. Me papa ekotoma
or just it's supposed to be
me papa toma.
If my father went to buy it for me, me papa ekoto. If you say ekoto, the name is you say mami. The name is supposed to be mami, which is the past. But if you say ama, ama is how do I put it? Already tense. How do you say past participle?
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So the best way to write that would be
me papa ekoto mami. My father went to buy it for me.
Papa ekoto mami.
Mami.
Or double A.
Yeah.
Like that.
Then the first A the R should be omitted. Yeah. No, that one should
perfect.
Go. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
So guys, correction like that.
Papa ekoto mami. My father went to buy it for me.
100%. We kind of do these corrections live, so that's great. The next thing that he wanted was how to say, why is your face like that? Which is adentina wenim tisa or adentina why wenim sa. So basically, adentina wenim tisa is why is your face like that? Then adentina why wenim sa is why did you make your face like that? Or why did you make your face the way it is at the moment? All right. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, how did you get the virus? Now in Chi, that is by saying unya yare nubi.
Because yare is sickness actually, and because virus, you don't have any treatment for virus. You know, so of course I wouldn't say we assume, but we will say that virus is also part of being sick. It's part of sickness one way or the other. You know, that's why we said that eban is saying na unya yare nubi. The moment you say yare no, that means you are referring to a particular sickness, of which in this case we are talking about the virus. It could be maybe it's coronavirus.
Any virus, right? A flu, common flu, any virus. But I guess sickness in short. Sickness in short. So again, Danielu, that would be ebanisena unya yare nubi. I hope that is good. The next one is, okay, what does near mean in English? Oh, cool. Near in this case would be which one, what, that one, the one. I guess depends on the context,
depends
right?
on where you are coming from.
Yeah, I think that's what was mentioned here, that it highlights a particular thing and it's contextual. So depending on what you're trying to say, it could either mean literally which one or what or that one or the one. Guys, remember to send us your translations if you have anything for us to translate.
Let's do it this way. Maybe an example.
Yeah.
Okay, like let's say which one. Maybe you're looking for something. Maybe as an example, let's say this candle as an example. So near a down, that or which you understand which
That's
one
mine,
is near. What I said,
this
one.
is what we're actually talking about when we say candle.
You understand? So he said which one near him, which is which one. You understand? So here you have used that near. What I said, near him. Which one are you talking about? And this one maybe what? What can I even use as an example? Okay, let's say this cup as an example. I said that Don't worry, we will come back to that
Okay,
one
cool.
because I just have to just construct some examples for you guys so that at least you understand what we are trying to say. Because like they said, that one or the one or which one, because in sentences we use near so many times.
Yeah, I understand.
Depending on the context from which you are coming from.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Now, the next thing that he wanted to say was, how do you say someone is coming? Sorry, guys, most of these things, right? We haven't really gone through them. I think after the translation, after sending it out, then I think today we try and make it as fresh as it is. So we tend to just look at it, read it out, and try and construct stuff. So it's like an impromptu thing, right? So how do you say someone is coming, which is obiriba? Now, can I also, I guess the re sometimes is silent. If you say obiba,
so obiba,
which is somebody is coming. So obi is someone.
Is coming.
Reba.
Yeah. So I said obi eba.
Yes,
maybe someone is coming.
Yeah. So one can say eba, reba, or just obiba without the re or e. That could also work.
Just that when you are writing, you must put the R.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In writing, just that when we are saying it, that's where you wouldn't see people talking about the re.
They tend to just say obiba or obieba.
Yeah.
But when you're writing it, as Mark said, just remember to put the re part. That will make it perfect. The next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, why are you hiding? Okay, cool. That is adentina uri tite. Okay. Then, or adentina udi uhu risia. Oh, okay. So sie is hide. So risia is hiding. Then uri tite. If somebody says kote, which is go hide, or mate, which is I'm hiding. Yeah.
No,
Mate.
I'm hidden.
Yeah, I'm hiding. That's the best one. So again, that is adentina uritite. So why are you hiding? Literally, or adentina udiuhu risi. But usually they won't put sie when they're pronouncing it to be adentina udiuhu sie. But when it's written, you have to put it right there. Or you'd say adentina wute or
yeah,
or tite.
So he doesn't want you to see him, which means that
you're hiding. Yeah, 100%. Then the next thing Daniel wanted to know is, okay, tie it well. You know what's funny about this, right? Today when I was reading this, actually when I was thinking, right, I went, what? Tie it well. I was reading in tree.
Okay.
So it was like, what? Tie it well. I remembered, no, it has to be translated.
Tie it well. Listen to it well.
What? Okay. So tie it well is bonipoye. So how do you explain?
Bonipo, like you are trying to
tie,
or you cannot even say that chichirinuye.
Yes,
which is also means that tie it well.
So it's either bonipoye or one can say chichirinuye, whichever one of the two works. Then the next thing is, what did Daniel wanted to know? Hold it and also hold it well. So hold it will be somu, then hold it well will be somuye. So somu is hold it, somuye will be hold it well. And the next thing that Daniel wanted to know was, don't drop it. So this can be said in two ways. So you can say emanon tofom, which is, well, don't drop it. It's literally don't let it hit the ground, but don't drop it. Emano moho, which is emano moho is don't let it hit there or something. Emano moho. Yeah. So technically that as well can also mean don't drop it. So it's either emano tofom or emano moho. All right. Let's see who said one in the comment section. Sweet Afare. Thanks, man. Remember, guys, you can send us as much as you can. We have like 30 something odd minutes left. How would you say I don't want the food go to? I think that's dead.
I said I don't want the food to go bad.
Oh, sorry. My eyes nowadays, my eyes is bad. How would you say I don't want the food to go bad in Chi? Yes.
Which
okay, well it depends.
Okay.
You can say I don't want the food to go bad. I mean, per se, say
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So you can say that, or I was thinking of the rotten root as well.
Like
a pro, but
in this one,
no, it's spoiled. So
it's spoiled. He's talking about spoiled. Yeah. So we just say.
So to be, I don't want the food to go bad would be mimpese edianino say.
Exactly.
I hope that was slow enough, Afare. Guys, remember to send us what you need, anything. Let's go back to where were we? Oh yeah, this one was a bit tricky. He wanted to know what wanted to know what follow me is in Tree, which is dimechi.
Yeah.
Right? What dimechi.
So it was supposed to be.
Yeah, let me just quickly fix that. That is supposed to be the air, right?
Yeah.
No,
it's supposed to be. Yeah.
So follow me will be dimechi, which is follow me, right? But this is the one that I actually got confused at. Well, he wanted to say after me.
You get yeah, but after me is also wechi.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. You said mechi. After me, after me, you are the one that is coming.
Yes.
So you are also that means you are behind me.
Yes.
So behind me is mechi. You are behind me.
Yes. So
so I think mechi is also fine.
Because this was funny because follow me, which is dimechi. Then after me, mechi. So I hope Daniel, that was helpful, and I hope everything was fine. Then I found 1 or 2 proverbs. Guys, remember to send stuff in, because we said we'll add proverbs, right? If you want to add any proverbs, you can add. I just bumped into proverbs that I've heard before. Then I'm cool. Like, why not? Wait, this is it, right? Oh yeah, cool. Yes, which literally means if a bird does not fly, it goes to bed hungry or it hungers. Then I actually found a proper meaning for that, which is basically you must take action if you don't if you want to make a living, in short. It could also be understood as nothing ventured, nothing gained. So basically one needs to take risks if they want to succeed in anything. So that is cool. Then the other thing that I found
wow.
Yeah, no, this one I found, right? And mfata okaniba. This I liked. I saw this and I'm like,
but why would they say okaniba, but they didn't say maybe Igbeniba?
No, they were just being a bit they favor.
Yeah.
Their favoritism. I'm sorry. Let me just quickly help Mark there, 100%. So basically, disgrace does not befit a child of Akan, but in truth, it doesn't have to be Akan alone. We're just saying that it could also be interpreted as disgrace does not befit man. Man, not man as in man, but mankind as a whole. Yeah. Let me see. So that's the 2 proverbs for the day. Let me see if anyone wants anything. Sweet, Lionel. Thank you so much, Lionel. So this is what Lionel wanted to know. Lionel had 3 things. Let's break it down. The first one is she reluctantly agreed to my proposal. Reluctantly.
If you say something reluctant, that means you're unwilling, right? Yeah.
Yeah, if you're reluctant, you're sort of unwilling.
Yeah.
So what's the best way we can put that?
So I said she reluctantly agreed
to my proposal.
That means that your proposal, she didn't really want to agree, but
like she just did it for the sake of doing it.
That's what it implies. So she reluctantly
agreed to my proposal.
So how are we going to say it? Let me see. Okay, let's break it down. She reluctantly. It's like someone was not in agreement with whatever you say. It's not unwilling. So I can say that maybe she reluctantly agreed, I can put it that way.
Okay.
Meaning you didn't really agree with me.
Okay. Fair
but
enough.
It's more like agree to disagree.
Yes.
You understand? So she reluctantly agreed to my proposal. Yes, me proposal. No, how would you say proposal in tree?
Proposal in tree.
It's like someone will be so pay.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yes. It's a proposal.
Yeah, literally. Yes.
Yeah. So one word that I can say that onimi anyaje nanso oje me pen tum.
Okay, yeah.
Oje tum se me pen. Let me put it that way. I think that will make it easier. Oje tum se me pen emum onimi anyaje. What I say? You know, she reluctantly agreed. Onimi anyaje nanso oje
me pen tum.
Okay. Okay. I think that will make it well.
Okay.
So he said, "Onimi anyadwene, nanso oji tu mu se me peno."
Okay.
You know, so that means she didn't agree with you, but in some sense she understands that you want him, or you want her, or you propose to her. You know, or someone will say you like her, or you're in love with her, whatever you may put it. Unfortunately,
I was not home. And what's the best way to say unfortunately?
Unfortunately, I was not home. I can say that
because I was not home is fine, but
I was not home means that
naminifi, yeah. But unfortunately, in tree.
You know, if you say unfortunately, I think you can also say that one or the other. You can say sorry, maybe, because we just have to have another explanation for unfortunately. Yeah. So because if someone says unfortunately, I said it's just like saying a jawaju. You know, the last time we talked about a jawaju. Said a jawaju na minifi, which one or the other is like you wish you were at home. Yeah. You wish you were at home, but you were not at home. So
that's the problem. So so the best will be a jawaju.
You can put a jawaju. That's fine. Okay. Or you can also place a kafra.
That's better. I like the kafra one, kafra, which is basically sorry, but it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. You can say kafra. Means that I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's unfortunate that I was not at home. So you can say, in as much as we say kafra is sorry, but in this context, you can still use kafra. Say kafra, let me nifi.
100%.
Like saying, oh, sorry, unfortunately, I was not at home.
100%. All right, cool. All right, that's fine. Then the next one will be leave me. Oh man. Okay, leave me alone can be said in a number of ways. Leave me at home. I mean, leave me alone. So I'm thinking, leave me at home. Leave me alone. You can just say jammy.
Because I noticed that he was trying to kind of give some of the ways we use in tree, which means leave me alone. I saw him writing free me soko. If you say free me soko, that means get away from me.
Oh, okay.
Because I think we wanted to ask which is more common.
Oh, free me soko. Okay.
The other one, I don't know.
I don't know.
Enhame.
Oh, don't disturb me. Okay, because I'm trying to figure what enhame is. Don't disturb. So it's almost. Leave me alone. So let's say
just that leave me alone means jaime.
That's the thing.
That is leave me alone. Jaime.
Which is leave me alone, literally. But in this context, enhame is basically if you're busy and somebody's busy trying to distract you or trying to take some attention from you, then enhame, which is just don't disturb me, literally speaking. Then frimuso is
get away from me.
That's when you're angry. That is when you are angry, that one can actually say frimiso.
Get away from me.
So it's more get away from me, sort of. Then Lionel said Lionel, I hope that was good and you're happy with the translations. And Lionel said, I saw what?
I think I can relate to what he's trying to say. He said, memenemfe.
Okay.
And as I said, memenemfe is like being choked. You know, it's like, how do I even put, I don't know how I will put it for him to understand, but let me put it this way. It's like what you were saying, someone is disturbing me. So it's like the thing in tree is a show.
Oh,
How do you put it? How would you say it in English? Ashawo. So you see, it's so because of that, what they mean fit. So you would, how do I put it? It's like you with force, you kind of like what he said, get away from me.
Yeah. I hear what you're trying to say.
So because of that, because that thing so too much.
It's like you're overwhelmed with something. Like not overwhelmed in such a way that you're overwhelmed. Adeɛ. So it's what's the best way of putting that?
And because of that, what the you because of that, it's like you are getting upset. So when you're upset, you ask the person to leave you alone. So he said so or the that means even though you didn't want to go, but it's like you are I don't know, the person upset. It's like you are upset. It's like the person made you
so angry
that it's you are up to there. That's why they always use that. They always use that English. They said, "I'm up to there."
All right.
So because you are up to there, he said, "I'm up to here." Because I'm up to here, it's the So because of that, you would leave the thing, even though you would have loved to do that thing, but because of the circumstance, that bad energy, you will leave.
Thank you.
I don't know whether I have explained it very well.
Now, hopefully, hopefully Mark has explained it well. Wow, this was new to me actually. How would you say make sure you do not? Okay, sweet. Oh, it's Afare. Okay, Afare wants to know how would you say make sure you don't put too much salt in the food. I'm not sure if you can.
Yeah, I think you've said it all. They've said it all. Yeah.
So I'm not sure if there is another way.
Thank you guys for your comments and your. You see that sometimes like we look. It's not like we are not paying attention to you. It's just that we are always seeing the comments and all those stuff also.
So we kind of our attention goes away a bit. But thank you guys, Lionel Afare. You know what? I won't lie to you. Some of these words are new to me as well, and I'm learning. So thank you. So as we said, keep on sending whatever you've seen before or whatever you're unsure of or whatever you need help with. This will be the best way to actually get hold of us because we have an hour. So we try and answer as much as we can. So thank you so much. Afare, I did answer this, right? Make sure you don't put too much salt.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay, cool. Just in case I forget. Then the next thing that Afare wanted to know was how would you say... Would you be happy if someone did that to you? Ooh. Yeah. Something like that.
So when you hear Osanaa.
Oh, when you hear Osanaa. Yeah, no, that one is better. I like that one. When you hear Osanaa.
When you hear Osanaa. That means if you be happy if someone
did that to you. Or if that was done to you, would you be happy? Oh wow, this is quite nice. What else? Okay, Lionel says he's happy. Okay, do you have any proverbs you want to add?
Actually, today I was thinking of one thing.
Okay, cool.
And I think that proverb sometimes people misinterpret. When I say misinterpret, I would say people kind of put it out of context. I don't know how to put it, but let me put it this way.
Yeah.
He said we always say that ufifi ufunu any pia in samai.
Of course. Now that one is kind of why would you go open up
the eye of a dead body?
Yeah.
So we say ufifi ufunu any pia in samai. The reason why I said sometimes people put it in some context and what is because when we're growing up, we used to hear people saying that ufifi ofunu enipia samai. They used to say that because it says samai. The sound of what they say like samai, which is two different things. Samai is a ghost,
yes.
But you ask yourself, how can I see a ghost whilst I'm busy trying to? Literally, that's what it means. As you are trying, you want to see what is really there in that eye. There's a ufunu any pia and ufunu enia insamai. Insamai is what maggots. You understand?
Yes.
Insamai is maggots. And because it's a dead body, literally, when it's dead,
decomposes.
It decomposes, you will see maggots and other stuff from it. So so literally, it means that if you try, you just want to see what is really in the eye of that dead body, you will see what in Sama, you will see maggots.
Which is maggots, but it sounds like ghosts at the same time.
You know, which sounds like a ghost. So sometimes I will not blame the one they say in Samai, because you know, when you hear Samai and Samai, and I will not blame them because the meaning of it means that it's more like someone it's like curiosity kills the cat. You know, you really want to know, you don't know when to end. You know, sometimes there are some people, there are some things you don't know that. Okay, this one we've been talking about. Let it go. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Yeah, they don't know when to give up.
You understand? But they still want to. You know, there's maybe let's say the Asamaba. You know, maybe let's say
there's news, there's trouble,
trouble, whatever. You know, but you really want to know what really happened. Fine. We talk about investigating. What we call journalists, investigative journalists, whatever. It's good. At times you have to investigate. At times, but you must know when to at least
let things go.
Let sleeping dogs lie. So they say, "If ufunu any pia, samai." You know. So it's a lesson to all of us that sometimes you must know when to just let it go, because curiosity kills the cat.
Wow, this is amazing. Yeah. I learned something new. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And
initially, I was actually thinking about this one, but maybe next 2 weeks we'll talk about it. When he said, "So ubu okoto kwasia."
Okay, that one waits. Okay, basically, if you play a crab for a fool, God looks at your behind. I'm trying to say this in the most politest way ever, right? So let's do it this week. Now I'm intrigued. I want to know.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah. So it's just like what you rightly said it in English. That you know what, if you take the crab for a fool, it's more like it's God who is gonna answer for him. You understand? So it's more like God will punish you for this. So it's more like karma. You know, whatever you think you're doing to this thing, don't forget that God is there to punish you for what you are thinking. It's more like someone being down there and you're still kicking the person down there. You know, because I was thinking about it. I said, the crab is there in its hole, or it's in its hiding place, and you still want to catch it. So the person is down there, but you are still kicking it. You want to take him for a fool, because you know there when you put your hand there, you can easily get the crab out. So the lesson is that you don't need to take people for granted. Because God, one way or the other, will pay you for what you are doing to other people. It's more like do unto others what you want others to do unto you.
No, 100%.
So sometimes you think that you take someone for a fool just because you think you know too much.
That's true.
Or you think, no one will be able to kind of how do we even say it in English?
Well, literally will be answer for you, or will be like somebody will be your advocate.
That's I'm trying to find into my for someone to kind of be there for you, but you think that this one, it doesn't have anyone to help him or her, so because of that you want to do whatever you can. You play the person as a fool, or you use the person as just because for your advantage, just because that one doesn't have anyone to kind of
help them out.
So,
this is nice. That is amazing.
So don't take anyone for granted, or don't take anyone for a fool.
100%. Then we have Mabongs. I think I know who that is. They want to know, I'm guessing, how to say get well soon. What's the best way to get well soon?
Because get well is I want to like I want to see. You understand?
So in a context where let's say I'm sick and you want to say get well soon.
So I would say that I would say that I think that's what I would say.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Because this well, they won't be soon.
I would say that get well. Or you can say,
okay, so I'm praying for you that you get well soon. Yeah.
So is to get well soon.
Sweet. And I have some cool friends that are watching. Sibo, how is it, man? We worked at Telkom, one of, I think, the company before the company I was working with. He's a very cool guy. Thanks for watching, bro. If you have anything, dude, just shout it out and I'll translate it in my language. Oh, man, but I'm really, really enjoying this, actually. What else? I think we have 15 minutes. Remember, guys, whatever you need, just shout, and what we'll do is we'll actually translate it for you.
You're making me laugh with the proverbs. I think it's a good thing.
That's a good thing, because funny enough, I don't know a lot of our own proverbs, which is a bit sad. That's something I need to start doing. I think the other day we were talking about how Nigerians actually pride themselves in pushing their proverbs out there.
Even in their movies.
Even some are writing books. Nice books. So I think we should also try and promote ours as well.
Because writers in Africa, we always talk about the Chino Achebe, we talk about that things fall apart. We talk about Ola Rutimi for us are not to blame. They are all Nigerians. You understand? So, and in Ghana, we use them as literatures, those ones.
Imagine.
Yeah, they use them as literatures. So,
oh, wow.
It's good. You see the proverbs? Okay,
we'll go to that one. Lionel once say, is that written as Uhubeto?
Uhubeto, that means you'll be well.
You'll be well. Uhubeto, you'll be well, you'll be fine. Uhubeto. Yeah. Lionel, good one. Okay, let's start with yours. Now you got me intrigued, yes.
When we say the proverb, we'll be doing one at a time. But I think today we want to pour everything out.
Not everything, but
because I was like, kukru di jaya, keka kekansu be jai.
Kukru is like the rowdiness, the noise. I don't know. Kukru. It's
you hear noise here, you hear noise. All this. If that one stops, then keka kekansu be jai. So I was also thinking about that. I was like, okay, kukru as an example. Let me just use it as an example. Let's say maybe there's a tree as an example.
A tree.
And you try to kind of shake it. Maybe you want mangoes from the tree, something. And you know that mango trees, maybe there may be ants and other stuff possibly on them. You know. So as you are busy shaking it, don't forget that those ants can also bite you.
Okay, that's where the kika comes. Okay, all right.
But that is, we are putting it in literal meaning, which means that if it's just like what we learned the last time, that if nothing goes to touch the palm branch, it will not rattle.
Yes.
You understand? So if nothing goes to touch the palm branch, it will not rattle. It's similar. It's almost the same meaning. You understand? So if you stop misbehaving, the troubles will not come to you. That's what it's trying to say. You understand? So if you stop misbehaving, troubles will not come to you. It's just like we always say that
100%.
So if you are at home, you don't go anywhere. There's no then you don't invite any trouble to you or any problems to you because you're at home.
And you're sitting on your own. You're sitting on the problems or troubles you already have. You're not getting more. Okay, no, that's nice.
So kukru no ejaya keka kekansu bejai. So if you stop doing that thing, because it's like a ripple effect. You understand? What you do, the other thing comes to you. So that's the effect of what you did. So if you stop doing this thing will not come to you. I don't know whether it's understandable.
No, it's I completely understand. Like I completely understand. Oh wow, thanks. Nati says, thank you for a lovely session. Thanks for tuning in. What else? Guys, we have like how many? 11 minutes or so. So remember, if you have anything, just let us know. Then we'll do the translations for you. I think we tend to drift off, which is good. because I feel as if then it's actually very nice when we do these stuff. Let me see. Did anyone ask me anything to translate as in on the side this week? Thing is, I was busy this week. Like this week was one of actually up until next month. First week of next month is going to be very, very hard, but such is life.
Very much.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
So a lot of knowledge about what is going to happen.
Yeah. So this coming month. But again, guys, do also let us know how you guys are doing and how life is actually treating you guys. Oh, cool. Afare wants to know, when will you start preparing the food? In Chi. Well, you can say Emrebe naube start, right? Emrebe naube She is start. So Emrebe is what time or when in this case. So Emrebe naube she Ediane nasi. Ediane is food. So when are you going to start the food? Or you can say, I feel as if there's another way I can put it.
I don't say, yeah,
when are you going to make the food? Yeah, you can actually say that as well. Guys, let us know if we're a bit too fast when translating, right? Then we might slow it down because we just literally read and we speak.
Yeah,
that's the thing. So let us know if it's too fast. If it's too fast, I guess you can always go back and play it again. But if you're too fast live, then what we do is we'll slow it down so you guys can hear each word, if that's okay. So keep on sending any translation that you guys might want. I think we have 9 minutes. 9 minutes, yeah. So as I was saying, let us know how you guys are doing, because I know things aren't as, how can I put it in a nice way? Things aren't as they used to be back in the day. So just make sure that everyone is careful and everyone is safe. There are a few people that I haven't heard from in a while. There was a lady called Akusia that used to comment on my channel.
Yeah, Akusia. I remember you did a video. And
she won. It was which one was it? It was that episode of that when people trying to speak tree. It's right at the tip of my tongue, but I keep on that one.
Free and so
that one.
I really love that episode. I wish we could get movies where.
But the thing is, I've looked. I think a few people asked if I can find some, but it's rare to find foreign actors speaking Chi. Unless if I go to literally Ghana movies and I try and do that.
Nowadays, I heard they are coming back again.
Yeah, but
it collapsed, that industry.
But it's coming
now
back.
They said it's back.
But
Kumawood is back.
But the thing is, translating that to me won't, because those are Ghanaians actually speaking Chi. It's actually more fruitful for people that are actually trying to speak Chi and then making mistakes. So I'll try and search the web for those episodes, for those clips. But I think Akusia won that one and we featured her on that show.
Yeah.
But she used to be very active, but now she's quiet. So I hope she's doing well and she's safe. I think she's from the States.
Yeah.
So hopefully, Akusia, you're fine and everything is well. We have 7 minutes.
And there's this lady, is it GZ? I think she's been subscribed to my channel. You remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. Is she the one that wanted Valentine's Day stuff?
I believe so.
Oh yeah,
she's quite a while we heard from him.
Thing is, we kind of get worried if the regulars are a bit quiet, as in if Afare is quiet for like 2 weeks in a row, I would get worried because he asks. And if Lionel is quiet for like a month, I'll get worried because I know he's one of my regulars. Then nowadays we have Daniel as well. I'll get worried, not because, you know what, sending comments through is great, but we actually like to know that people are fine wherever they are, because everyone is literally across the world, right? So it's nice to know that, if I get a message from Lionel or Afare or Daniel, or if Akosi eventually says something, I know they're fine. But if like a week or 3 weeks goes by And yes, I'm getting new people sending me translations. That's great. But in the back of my head, I'm kind of thinking, what happened to the people that are they still fine? So if the world wasn't as it is now, I wouldn't really worry. But with what's happening, you'll never know what's happening, right? So I hope you guys are safe. We do appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, please to take good care of yourselves. We have 5 minutes. So whoever wants to send anything, please send it through. We'll do the translation. Yeah, that's about it. Then I guess we can talk about the study thing, the classes. We said mid-March. We'll probably let you guys know exactly when. So please don't lose heart to those that send the email. I've got it. I'll respond with the dates. Just that it's a bit tricky when we are busy and we now need to allocate some time. And the way our schedule is, it's never fixed in stone. That's the other thing. So anything can happen at any point where, well, we might not be available. So hence, we're trying to find the best suitable time. So a chance that to be on a Saturday for the lessons.
Yeah,
it feels more like a Saturday thing, not a Sunday thing.
Yeah.
It feels more like a Saturday thing. But we'll let you guys know probably today after this lesson. Yeah. Then please talk about your channel.
Voice of the Dominion,
Yes,
Dominion
please.
Outreach TV. It's actually a prayer channel. Yeah, we are there to inspire each other. We are there to pray for each other. We are there to encourage each other, especially even in this time of this pandemic.
Yeah.
I believe that there have been so many people who are down.
Yeah.
The spirits are low. So the channel Dominion Outreach TV is actually there to kind of encourage us.
Yeah.
You know, and as we also take verses from the Bible.
Yeah.
Of which I believe that we always say there's nothing new under the sun.
True.
With this pandemic, there have been times where there have been pandemics. There have been times where there have been plagues, even in the Egyptians, during the time of the Egyptians, when the Israelites had to be taken away from Egypt to their Canaan land. The Bible says that there was a plague, you know, when Moses went there. So all these things, they do happen. So the channel is actually there to inspire, to encourage each and everyone. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, you can just type in Dominion Outreach TV and you will see the logo, Voice of Dominion Outreach. You can subscribe to it, you can like it, you can also share it with your friends, so that every weekend we always come your way to kind of preach to you guys. Yeah.
So guys, please go there, please subscribe, please support. Let's help one another. I think what I can do now, just that it's tricky nowadays. I'm trying to get a hold of other Ghanaian creators as well. I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about, but it all depends on my timing, right? So I think that will also be good for us as well. Maybe get some Ghanaians or some tree-speaking channels to actually collaborate with. There was one that I was actually speaking to. I forgot her name. Oh my word. It's a lady. I used to watch her channel. She's very, very friendly. I think her name was give me a sec. Just want to remember her name. It was I can't really. Miss Gold Tree.
Okay.
She really, just nowadays she's been quiet, and I'm actually also worried about her. So she has a cool channel as well that actually teaches people trees. So I was hoping to actually collaborate with her. Then maybe we have one of the episodes where, you know, it's like me, Mark, and her. So it's like 3 of us having a live session. That'd be great. So maybe try and collaborate with other Ghanaian, well, other channels that actually try and promote tree. You know what I'm trying to say? Then maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of us all in one room. Then who knows? We might actually do your translations live. So maybe these are channels that you also are subscribed to. So give us channels if you know any channel that also teaches tree that you want us to collaborate with. Then one of these days we can reach out to them, see if they want to collaborate, and if they do, would invite them to one of our live sessions. Then we'll all do your translations. That promotes growth to all the channels. And at the end of the day, we're all trying to spread the language, right? So that's the main point here. That's the main focus, spreading tree, so people actually learn tree, right? We are literally left with a minute. So guys, if you want to add anything, you can literally send maybe one last translation before we say our goodbyes. Yeah, do you have anything to add? I don't know. Before we say our goodbyes,
I would just say that let us be safe with this virus. I believe that things are getting better now. It's not like before. So let us keep on social distancing, and so we should wear the mask. So let us wear the mask. And as much as sometimes you feel the heat.
That's true.
Yeah, but you don't have a choice. You just have to get a mask. If not, then get a face shield.
Yeah.
At least if you really want to. You think that one is suffocating, you can get the visor then.
Which is safer.
Which will also be safer. So take good care of yourself. And those people that ask for the session, the private sessions, we will get back to you, don't worry. And if you're also interested, let us know.
Yes, please.
Let us know.
Okay, let me just do this. Just in case, just to put my email address there again, because I think we did the last time, but just in case you're watching it now and you're wondering what my email address is, I'm just typing it out. Sorry, guys. You can reach us here. So just send me a message. I know there's 5 already. So if you're still interested, send me a message. Then we'll get on it and we'll respond to you guys. So chances are we're probably going to respond today, right after this. So you'll be hearing from us very, very soon. I think that's it, guys. With lots of love from Mark and me. We'll have our next live session 2 weeks time. Then I'll probably push out a video next week. So guys, do send in your translation. If nothing happens, I'm planning to do something else, because I used to cook and put it on the channel, right?
Okay.
So what I was thinking about doing was doing some fried plantain and black-eyed beans with probably with corned beef stew. So depending on your translation, if it's a lot, I'll let you do that. If not, I'll do a cooking segment for next week. Fried ripe plantain with cocoa. I wasn't sure if anyone knows, but I'll be doing cocoa with beans. I miss doing a cooking thing. I miss that. Yeah. So guys, with lots of love from us. See you in 2 weeks time. Bye.